Is it started now?
Now it started. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Family Jewels. I'm Colton Bartell.
And I'm Audie Bartell.
And we are both graduate gemologists from GIA, and we just like to share a little bit of our knowledge with you guys about gems and gemology and jewelry and other random stuff, apparently, because we get on tangents a lot. But anyway, stick with us. We'll, I'm sure, get to the point at some point during this video. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about some fun stones.
Fun stones.
Yes, not sunstones, fun stones.
Really?
Yeah.
So a new mineral?
No.
No.
No. Not technically. The wordage is maybe a little yeah, untechnically. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to be talking about rutilated and tourmalinated.
Say that again?
Tourmalinated.
No.
Yeah. Not terminated.
I know.
It's tourmalinated quartz.
It's hard to say, isn't it?
It is. I don't know why.
I'll just do the rutilated part.
Well,
we don't have much of the other one.
We have
Tourmalinated. Tourmalinated? Tourmalinated.
We'll just let you say it. Tourmalinated. Well, and actually, it's probably backwards on there anyway. So, yeah.
Well, that would be even worse.
Tourmalinated. Tourmalinated quartz. Yes. I don't know. We've always said it differently, and then I saw it this morning. I'm like, man, I've been saying it wrong for.
How have we been saying it?
Tourmalinated.
I like that better.
I know, it sounds cleaner.
Yeah.
It does.
It's going to be tourmalinated.
Yes. Not tourmalinated.
That's not right.
No.
Yeah.
We should have been in charge of this naming thing. We would have been good at that.
Well, we're not French enough. Because a lot of these...
Or we also didn't go to pharmaceutical school.
Yeah.
You know, they always come up with really good names for stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they think.
Yeah, and what gets me is the name that they come up with, and then the,
do they like
the chemical name.
But do they like...
They're not even related.
I know. So, like, whenever they're naming, like... See, this is what I'm talking about. We're getting on a tangent already. But, like, when they're naming drugs, do they just, like... Do they have, like, some dice, and then they roll it to see how many darts they got to throw, and then they have a big board that's got a bunch of letters on it, and they just throw them until they got it spelled out, and then that's the name of the...
No, they have, like, 3 and 4 letters on each side of the dice.
Mm-hmm.
And they got like 20 or 30 of these dice. So they pick like 2 or 3 and they throw them out there, and then they
put them in their phone, and whatever the autocorrect puts, that's what they're gonna.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Okay. Anyway, we're getting way off topic here.
Mm-hmm.
So we are talking about rutilated, and we're gonna say tourmalated. It sounds much better.
Whenever you said that other one, I'm
tourmalinated.
thinking,
I know.
We got a new stone I don't know
They should have
about.
spell checked this, because I'm pretty sure that's wrong. I like our way better.
I thought maybe you couldn't say it anymore.
No, it's just, it threw me off, because I've been saying tourmalated for so long, and then it says tourmalinated.
Yeah.
It's like if they would have thrown another in aluminum.
You know what's bad is that they got it italicized.
I know.
That's probably another French word to you.
Or Italian.
Yeah, or Italian. So, darn Europeans.
Yeah, I know. You see letters italicized, but you never see them germicized, you know.
Yeah.
They put the little dots above things just to throw you off.
Yeah, but you get
really straight lines.
You get like Spanglish and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're getting way off tangent here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to talk about rutilated first, since we can say it fairly easily.
We can, I guess, because it is much easier to say. So
you don't have all of our tourmalinated here now. Now I ain't going to get it out of my head.
Rutilated.
You don't have all of our rutilated either.
No, we've got a lot of rutilated quartz. I just grabbed a few pieces.
Go get the long ones that's in the case.
Oh yeah, those. I forgot about those.
Those would be a little easier to see things. Well, this one's pretty easy.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy. So anyway, we are talking about quartz, specifically the rutilated and tourmalated quartz. And this basically refers to the inclusions that are in the stones. And so with the tourmalinated, since you want to take the other one, what I'm going to do, the tourmalinated has tourmaline needles, or actually schorl crystals that go through there, and it's basically black tourmaline, which is what's going through there.
Your fingers.
Yeah, I can hold it up. So you can see these got like little black crystals and stuff going through here, and that is actually tourmaline that is going through this rock crystal quartz.
To me, it just looks like a black blob there.
Can you shine
Well,
a
then you
flashlight
need to
behind
clean
it?
your glasses.
Well, I'm looking at it on that screen.
Can you shine a flashlight through the side?
Maybe. But, yeah, like this
We
one.
would if we could.
Yeah, you can actually see the...
Oh, here we go. That helping? Oh, yeah.
There we go.
It whites it out.
Yeah. Here, let me go closer. You need to get it on the stone and not my hand. There we go. We're getting better.
Well, I don't know about better.
Anyway, it's got tourmaline crystals in there that kind of go a bunch of different
You can't
directions.
see nothing then.
Well, yeah, but you're also holding it like 3 feet from the camera. You gotta get closer.
Well, yeah, but you still can't. It's too bright, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's maybe better.
Yeah. So anyway, the other thing is
Could make like cufflinks out of these.
that was the intention. Yeah. But anyway, during our show we do a giveaway,
Are
and
we giving these away?
no,
Oh.
but we do a giveaway.
Ah.
Not being real specific here. All you have to do is comment, say hey, just whatever you want to say. Keep it clean, relatively. But yeah, if you want to just say hi, if you have a question or anything like that, feel free to ask, and that will, just your comment alone will give you a chance to win.
And I talked to a fan this morning early, and I'm not sure where he's at. I think California.
Yeah.
Surely not California. It's too early for them to be out. But I just want to say hi to Jacob and kind words he said about Family Jewels. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting up with us.
They said something about the banter.
What banner?
Nope. Banter.
I know what you said. I just wanted to say it. Okay. Anyway, we're going to get back.
You're supposed to be the straight man.
We're going to get back on topic again. So this one, you can see some of those inclusions in
Oh,
there.
see, that's better.
Yeah, look at that.
You can see the.
Oh,
you can
look at that.
Yeah. you can see the ocean behind my face.
Oh, sorry.
Here, I'll go on this side.
Yeah.
since
Oh, yeah.
you're like that. Hey. Okay.
Woo!
Oh, see, look.
I'm glad we got soft objects underneath here. Anyway, that is the tourmalinated quartz. It's pretty cool stuff. A lot of really unique stones. Like, I mean, this one's really unique cut. I mean, it's just
Like a tablet.
yeah, but it's like domed on top.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, but it's kind of it's almost like a window, and it's really showing off the tourmaline inclusions that are in there. So that's pretty cool.
Maybe kind of get it in the white instead. There you go.
There we go. That's better. You can see the little tourmaline crystals in there.
Some of these that we've seen, they'll go and maybe highlight just through the cutting. They'll highlight just maybe 2 or 3 of the crystals, and I've seen them do it like
Yeah.
arrange it where you're thinking somehow they placed them in the stone like that.
Yeah, like here's another. This is a picture of one of those tourmalinated ones with some rutilated above it, and then I think there's some. Yeah. So this is more so where they're trying to feature those inclusions, and this is actually what we're getting ready to look at is the rutilated stuff. And this one's cool because it's got like a carving in it too.
Now there's one that looks like a city.
Yeah.
So you got little phantom crystals on the inside, and then you got like, what would that be?
The Rutilated.
Smog above the city.
But we're gonna say that it's golden sunlight.
Ah,
Yes.
like morning rays.
Yes.
Going
Exactly.
Going through the
That's
smog.
that's what we're gonna say.
Well, show 'em.
Well, we already showed him that. I'll show him again.
Oh, you did?
We'll let you guys decide
thought-
on what you think that is. But anyway, so yeah, that's about all there really is to talk about on the tourmalated side of things. The Rutile is a little bit, it's a little more impressive. It's shinier.
Yeah, black.
It's got a little bit different color to it.
Black doesn't do a whole lot for you, does it?
No. It's cool, but that's about where it stops.
Mm.
Yeah. So with these, I'm going to show you, we're going to kind of go from worst to best here a little bit. So with these, like, you've got these actually golden needles that go through here.
Yeah, it looks like
really
stringers of gold.
Yeah. And like this one's really obvious. This one actually basically has a cat's eye to it because of the rutile needles.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
see
cool.
the eye movement.
Yeah, and you can see the edge where this starts and kind of moves across the stone, which is pretty cool. Then we get into the big stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it might look.
And this
you
one
can show 'em
actually,
both sides.
this one is actually rutilated and tourmalated. So this has the rutile needles in it and some.
Oh, so the
tourmaline.
black in there is the tourmaline?
Yeah, yeah. So when we turn this around, you can see the backside of that
Shoral?
stone. Yep, the shoral. But really pretty stone.
They don't do much
It's
with
really
shoral and jewelry, do they?
No, the
Maybe.
main reason is just heavily included and not real stable.
Mm.
So you don't see much of the black tourmaline in the jewelry business. But
And you can't see through it.
no, it's
It's like
opaque.
the black hole.
It is.
The black hole crystal.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll stay with the golden stuff. Let me get this.
The golden stuff.
I don't know. Will they be able to see through the?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is not quite as heavily included with rutile crystals. So it's colorless quartz.
Or rock, what we call rock crystal quartz.
Yeah.
Good morning, Carla.
And then we have the rutilated quartz in there with the golden needles. It's
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Yeah.
This is really fine compared to, this is almost like the tourmalated quartz that we had, you know, the
Before.
real fine crystals in there.
Yeah. And you can get some really cool cuts on some of these too.
And then
Speaking of,
this is elongated, what would it be, like an elongated baguette?
yeah.
Tapered baguette? I mean,
Yeah.
that's like the ultimate tapered baguette there.
Hold it from the ends a little bit.
A little
Saw the
bit.
pinky starting to go out. You're getting fancy with this.
Yeah, I know. So, here, now, there it's real fancy. Go ahead. We can go both ways here. Now, the rutile crystals here are almost a copper color.
Yeah, you may get it closer to the other side. There you go.
I think that's better.
Well, it's
I gotta
getting-
move over. So, and I
Here, put it back in the box.
I wonder here.
Here.
Show the box.
Show them the box. You want me to take the rutile out and show them the box?
No,
In the box.
in the box. We're not gonna let you do this show anymore.
No.
There we go. Now we're getting a little bit better. You can kind of see it.
That is better. Because the background.
Yeah.
How come the rutilated quartz is kind of a copper color here and the rest of it is golden color? So it got tarnished or something when it was growing, or?
I don't know. May actually have some copper in there. Because it doesn't really, you know, I don't remember actually whenever we were looking at this stuff, because we didn't spend a ton of time on it. We spent a lot of time in class on quartzes, but this specific type we didn't, you know.
I don't remember us spending any time on it.
They're just basically saying they can be hair thin, reddish, or golden rutile crystals. Also known as Venus hairstone.
Really?
I have never heard of that.
Wow, we learned something again.
Every week.
It's a good thing we don't have to
You know,
take a quiz on this.
I'm glad we don't sell it like that. Hey, how would you like to look at some Venus hairstone? I mean, that doesn't sound very good.
Yeah, and here's some hairspray to go with it.
And it's cleaner. Yeah. It's a whole different kind of stylus to put these.
I wonder if
stones.
conditioner would help some of these. Like
No.
no.
Let's keep the chemicals away from the stones.
Well, I don't think it's going to soak in there. But some of these, like I said, there are some of them that they'll isolate a needle even more so than what Colton has showed you in these pictures. I've seen it where they've taken one needle in a piece of quartz and made it where it actually reflects, which is really kind of cool. So
probably the coolest piece that I've ever seen, and by far the biggest, was actually a piece that Bernd Munsteiner carved that is in the entryway lobby area
the
at
palace
GIA in Carlsbad, California. It's actually suspended, but it's like 400 and some pounds. I mean, it's huge. I don't think you can get your arms around the thing. It's so big. But
I thought maybe it's so high.
No, it's pretty much like right at eye level or a little below. But
I don't remember seeing that. Did I not get in that part?
It's right by the door.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's probably too big for me. I just walked
Like
right
you
on
walk
by.
right in the front doors of GIA, and it's
I probably thought
immediately
it was just
to the
plastic.
right. No, it's immediately to the right, and it's like got its own little
Okay.
black display area and lights on it, and it's suspended in there. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder, what's his name?
Bernd Munsteiner.
Yeah. What's his
So you can
son-
say that.
What's his
I
name?
can't say Tourmalinated.
What's his son's name?
Um,
Bernd Jr.?
No, I'm trying to think of what his son's name is. I met him too, and I can't remember. It's been long enough now.
I remember seeing him at Tucson back in the 80s. That would have been when he first started getting famous, I think.
Yeah, some really cool stuff. He does a lot of carved stones with this tourmalinated and this rutilated quartz. A lot of really unusual carvings that he'll do, and concave facets. He'll do some that have a matte finish to them. But it's just really cool.
This material kind of lends itself to his kind of cutting style or whatever.
What's kind of interesting is how this stuff really kind of gained popularity. We were actually several years ago talking with one of our stone dealers, actually the one that we bought these from, and he was talking about basically all this stuff got just put in piles at the cutting shops there in Brazil, and they just didn't know what to do with it. There was people that wanted some, but it was very limited quantities, and then they basically had too much demand for the other stuff that they were running out of other stuff to cut. So they're like, well, heck, we got this pile of junk back here. Let's cut it and see how pretty it is. And then they cut it, and they're like, wow, this stuff's actually really cool. And then it hit the market, and people are, they're really intrigued by it because every piece is a little bit different because you've got different inclusions. But the thing is this is one of those few stones where you actually want inclusions in them. Yeah. Normally you're wanting stuff that's really clean and doesn't have anything in it. And these, it's like, okay, we want really big, bold, really cool inclusions, or we want them, intersecting at really cool angles, or, whatever. We've got a bunch of different ones here, and we've got some that's, really clean, that has really fine crystals in it, like this piece here, or you get it so heavily included in there like this, but it's got kind of an open area, so
I
you
showed
don't
him the
really
back
see
of that one. We was going to show him
we
the
did.
back. Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we got like the rough part of the crystal on the other side.
Yeah. And then you get to stuff like this where the needles are actually going all in the same direction and really uniform, so you get that cat's eye, which is really cool. And like I said, this is one of those few stones where you actually want inclusions in them. And a lot of this stuff had been mined several years ago and was basically just setting.
Can you see the side of that? You can see
a little bit.
Whenever we're looking face on, it's kind of hard to see those crystals, but there's side of it there that's fairly broad.
Yeah, but just this stuff setting there in these cutting facilities, and then all of a sudden they start cutting it, and then we start seeing it, and it's at a really good price too, and like, wow, this is some fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one here, this is what, $35 for what does it weigh? Almost 7 carats.
Yeah, I mean that's a really big stone and really inexpensive.
$5 a carat.
Under $50.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of amazing. These are a little bit more, but still, I mean, you've got almost 50 carats here for those 2 stones, and it's $500 for the pair of them. I mean, that's
a little more expensive, but
yeah, but a lot bigger. You're 10 times the stone weight.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's really cool stuff. We can make some really cool pieces
and
out
I've
of
seen
it.
them do beads out of this.
Yeah, the beads are really cool. I mean, we've seen everything from.
We tried to get the one that's got the brother in Brazil to do some faceted beads, but
Yeah, and we never saw anything from that.
They didn't take that into consideration, I guess.
Yeah, but that would have been some cool stuff. So we hope you like it, and would like to come by and check it out. We've got a lot more pieces that you can come see. We are at our new location here at 4226 South Alameda here in beautiful Corpus Christi at the corner of Everhart and Alameda. And we were right next to Town and Country Restaurant, kind of a staple here in the community. So come check us out. You can also rewatch this video if you've missed something on our Facebook page. And feel free to share this video, comment on it. Again, we haven't had any comments on here yet, but that's your easiest way to win a gemstone. We'll actually be giving them away. We've got a certain number of comment written down here, and so once we get to that number of comment, that's our winner. So you don't have to say anything special, just say hi, ask a question. If you have a stone or something that you'd like for us to talk about in a later episode and have a suggestion for us, feel free to comment and leave that there for us. And we love feedback. We'd love to hear what you guys think about the show and what you'd like for us to change or do more of. Probably, stay on topic would be the best one. But anyway, we've got a lot of these stones here for you to look at, and many, many, many more different types of stones that we've talked about in previous episodes. So feel free to come by, check them out. No obligation to you. You can play with them all day long if you want, and just feel free to stop by. But we thank you guys for joining us. We hope you learned a little bit today. I know we did, unexpectedly. But we enjoy doing this show, and we thank you guys for watching. So we will see you next week.